Good morning. It's Monday. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. So, what a great weekend. Thanks to sunshine and snow and everyone who came out to get a tarot reading. Really beautiful, festive event. So yeah, really, really lovely stuff. Let's get our reading for today, Monday. I'm exploring my mind to remember what day it actually is. Monday, December 4th. That's right. It's December 4th, my lovers. Let's see what we get for the cards. I'm an intuitive reader. Whooshka. So, okay. This is ultimately really good. I'm getting the message of coming out on top, okay? It's a Nine of Pentacles, which is also really nice. It means we're bringing in money. There's a money being saved. Some people call this the self-made card. I am hearing for some of you there could be a shift in business in the coming days, weeks, months. There's something major going on maybe behind the scenes or like underneath you, if that makes sense. So for some of you, it's actually this freedom break that you are officially or determinedly like stepping away from something really toxic, possibly with like an ex-partner, or this is a pentacle person. They're in the reverse, somebody who maybe comes off as really generous and attractive and abundant, but they could be very manipulative. They could be liar, cheater, stealer, because there's the devil card here as well. Nine of Pentacles is a very autonomous card. So the energies would say to really break free from the situation, you have to step away. You have to step into just you, looking after you. Because for some of you, this would be a repeat cycle with the same person. Possibly a cycle that's just gotten worse and worse. However, the sun is here. That makes me think that, you know, in all of these situations, as painful as they are, as triggery as they are, as, just awful, right? Often these cards, and that's part of why I appreciate them, they're also trying to show us that there's a reason. There is like a higher reason that we go through these moments of life that are just brutally painful. And not a lot of it. A lot of it cannot make sense. As in, it's not like life itself is a mystery. So often is the case with messages. It isn't logical. It soothes our soul because we're still alive. And the journey continues. And this person is looking after themselves because they've possibly been involved with something painful and or just absolutely toxic. The devil card would be indicative of potentials for abuse, codependency, addiction. This person could be lying about an addiction as well. I'm getting that thing of people that are really, really good at talking. People are really, really good at saying what they think we want to hear. The Judgment and the Sun reverse with that devil is sort of, you know, the way I'm feeling into that, interpreting that is like, that devil's not reversing itself. That devil's not necessarily improving in this situation. And with the Judgment and the Sun in the reverse, there's no shiny outcome here by trying to reason with the devil or trying to, right? And I mean, I look at that on the collective level with some of the things going on at a global stage of like, sometimes you just have to literally just stand in your integrity, be in your divine source, and like shine light for the devil. but trying to fight it, trying to push back against it, trying to meet it at its own game, dangerous, right? So you're and then I'm sure maybe early on there's something about taking the high road, positioning yourself to stay in your integrity and look after yourself and step away. Straight up, if for some of you this isn't a partnership, or whether business partnership, romantic partnership, right? Or friends, I guess, but this situation has probably gone on for a while, or it's not the first. There's a familiarity. Hence why sometimes patterns are hard to finish, because they're familiar. They feel comfortable. There is a definite part of the liberation here is cleaning things out, right? When we step away from something significant, it can feel like there's an empty room in our house, right? Or just simply an emptiness, because so much of our energy and time was going into something that wasn't necessarily being reciprocated, right? And so you could actually feel that's part of the jump from a 3 to the 9. So some of you might see a substantial increase in your finances. You might get a promotion. Basically there's going to be a positive financial turnaround by letting the situation go and focusing on yourself. Focusing on yourself to regenerate and then allow things to come in. Allow yourself to be receptive to the energies that want to come in for you, as you've consciously and possibly painfully released a situation that you know deep down isn't going anywhere and isn't good for you. And again, it could look great on the surface. So yeah, on that spiritual level, for a lot of you, there is some hard lessons about letting go, about how letting go of certain attachments allows us to flower and open up in other ways, because some of you, this is really important to you. And maybe the person you're trying to step away from don't want you to have that. I'll turn southern, you guys don't want you to have that. Because sometimes there's a sense of like somebody not wanting us to be wealthy, because it means that we could be independent and not need them, right? Especially because it's a King of Pentacles. So the appearance would be this person has plenty, has enough for you to just lean on them financially, but you're like, I want to make my own money, and which is smart, because there are lies and attachments within this dynamic that you're likely to want to distance yourself from. Yeah, and again, you might be conflicted, or you're just getting conflicting messages and you're kind of over it. You're like, okay, I'm good. I'm good on my own. That's to me also part of this energy. I'm good on my own. Like, meet me here, or hala hala, whatever that means, right? But there is an autonomous energy for a lot of you. You might be spending the day just like sorting your life out, cleansing things. That's often an ongoing process, isn't it? Of just getting rid of things we don't need. And for some of you, I feel like you yourself might want to grow something. So you've got the 9 of Pentacles. You're like, you know what? I got all this empty space, or I have all this time. I want to start a business, or I want to start a charity, or something really, really benevolent and beautiful. Okie dokie. I'm going to leave it there, my gorgeous Lovas Supreme. Have an amazing day. Have a great week ahead, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys real soon. Take care. Peace out.